How's it going, Radical viewers? Welcome to part 2 of the 16th session of our Esterisle Cartography Guild Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition Homebrew Sessions game, whatever. Yeah, I don't even need to say anything if y'all watched the last one. It was exciting. It was very exciting. Started off almost dying, and then we pulled it out of our ass, managed to actually win somehow. And we may have lost Lucian, the big blue guy in the back of that banner there. Oh, lordy. So, that all said, let's rejoin the Discord and, yeah, see how that's going.
So he can't gain any benefit from drinking health potions. He has to drink blood.
I promise you, one day I will play a character whose entire thing is that he's allergic to health potions.
Why?
Right. And my
That
character
sounds amazing.
Right. And my character's blood will be health potion. So basically, don't get my blood on you or you die.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
What?
But he's allergic to blood, and blood is the only thing that can heal him, like a health potion.
What?
Yeah. It makes sense in context. He was blessed by the god of health potions. I'd like to think that there's a minor god for every type of potion.
Oh, we're not all back yet? Oh, apparently not.
Not
Nope.
quite.
Not quite.
I think I swap that screen back over then.
Missing 3 people.
So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it happened.
Managed to narrowly avoid an entire TPK and only lost one guy.
Yeah.
When you register a vehicle, do you automatically get plates?
I don't know.
I haven't had to do it in years, so I legit can't remember.
I don't own a car, sadly.
For a motorcycle. Like, they make their websites confusing on purpose.
What the fuck is this music that's playing?
Miss 3 soundtrack.
Ah, of course. Ah, I see the new name meta.
Now, here's something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We now know that Lucian can't be the changeling.
It's true! He's not the changeling. I mean, I don't think that's useful information anymore, but he's not the changeling.
Well, it means that someone else is the changeling if he's not the changeling.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's also dead, so it doesn't really matter that he's not the changeling.
Right.
anymore.
Well, now they can definitely suspect that the other 5, like the chances of another one being a changeling, have gone up. Right?
Ah, that's how
You're muted, Tyler.
that's how chance works. Yes.
I was trying to add someone, but all our names are F.
I can't tell.
There's no live stream anymore. It's just the video.
It's not live stream anymore. It's the videos.
Oh,
Yeah, but we could. Well, no, we couldn't because they don't exist here.
damn! I looked for it earlier because I saw Nathan making a heart attack face. I wanted to screen cap it because it'd be a great emote.
Yeah, it would.
I mean,
be.
I can always. Are they in the Tennessee Live-In server?
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
The hell? What? Tennessee Live-Ins or what?
Don't worry about it.
Tennessee whiskey?
What? What is
You heard
Tennessee?
me.
You're the only 10 I see.
It's a country.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
What you mean? It's a country.
So right before you guys killed the Chimera, it recharged its fire breath, but like he couldn't use it because he was incapped.
Yeah,
He would've gotten Lambert and Leora.
I'm kind of a genius.
Well, you are a wizard, so you're at least as intelligent as the common pig. At least.
I still can't believe how long it took anyone of this group to actually like lose a genuine player character that wasn't just like a stand-in or something.
3 years.
Just
Okay.
about.
We're not there yet. We have a chance.
Is there a cleric in town who can cast level 5 spells?
Michael
Did
always
you
has
want
really
the
strong
character
player.
to die or no?
What?
Did you want your character to die or no?
No, I was trying to escape, but then it fire breathed me.
Because a similar thing happened in one of my IRL games where I wanted my character to die. I spoke to the DM, like I had another character in mind and everything, and we set up the way for it to go. And the other players were trying so hard to save my guy,
Yeah,
and until they finally were getting the like, this battle is a little impossible for a reason.
yeah. I was in my friend's game, and my character. I didn't arrange for him to die, but I talked with the DM beforehand. And was like, "There's a possibility that he will die to save the party, so we'll have those options set up." In the end, I chose to die, and I got one shot, but I also one shot the boss of that chapter, so that was the whole thing.
Boy,
If I didn't get fire breathed, I would have escaped.
Big bomb.
if I didn't get fire breath 3 times in a damn row,
If I were not as cool, I would be dead.
Are you pressing X to doubt? Or are you just
Yeah.
being contrarian?
It's press X to doubt.
I'm gonna pour one out for my homie.
Please do. I would do that, but I don't have alcohol, so I can't do that.
Give me a sec. I have a bottle of
Honestly,
D&D.
the only real reason I want Lucian to come back to life is literally because out of character I want to say, how does it feel?
Well, he's dead.
I'd
so
rather
he
just
can't
have my friend back, but
Yeah, and Talon died how many times, and you all just wouldn't let it be.
Yep.
exactly. I won't let our friends die.
I
We-
can call 3 times.
We're that group. We are that group. Don't want people dead.
It's like, nope, this is the character you rolled up, this is the character you ran with, guess what? You're stuck with him for the entirety of the campaign, doesn't matter what shenanigans we have to go through to make it happen.
So Lucy,
Solution.
I don't even want to drink today.
Boy, I've been wanting to drink for the last, I don't know how long now, because this week has just been utter shite.
Pour one out for
We're all
you.
back, aren't we?
I think so.
Yes, we are.
Well,
Here's some very cheap peach brandy.
Um,
It's not awful.
a stunning review.
Yeah. So I have
Um,
this like special seasonal tea they only sell during the fall at work, and I've been saving it for special occasions. And now I feel like a good.
it's pretty special.
So, you guys had just killed the last Chimera. We can. Hey Tyler, music me.
Music you.
Yeah, give me
I
the
think
stat.
oh, the sad?
Give me a
Yeah.
sad.
Okay.
Um,
That didn't work at all.
with the battle over, you take just a moment to catch your breath. It all just seems sort of surreal. The box is lit on fire. The shadows flickering around the ground. You look over at Lucian, the puddle of blood, and meeting with the man on the side, hole in his chest where the claw pierced him. What do you do?
He's gonna take charge. Leora, Liliana, Gwydion, go find a healer. Lambert, work with me to put these fires out.
Will do.
Right. Right.
I think we should go home and sleep.
You're dead.
Before-
Shut up.
Before I do what he says, I would like to cast Detect Magic around me. And know what I sense from the party right now.
All right.
Anything abnormal?
You detect some magic. I mean, aside from there's the healing potion and things like that. I'll DM you some stuff.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
mean to make that happen.
this warehouse suddenly got way fishy.
What are we going to do with his body? Are we just leaving it here?
Fire first.
Go get a healer.
Oh, shit, I guess Lucian doesn't
Gwydion's
have a
going.
will.
Yeah,
Just
Leora
leave it.
goes.
Would he want to be cremated or buried?
Shut the fuck up. And we'd give you an ocean burial, if anything.
True.
Yeah, that would be
Or
fitting.
giant, right? So
Yeah.
there's probably some sort of water-based.
I
That
mean,
would be fitting.
either that or an air burial. But that would
Air
literally,
burial.
yeah, I'll say that's literally us just dragging you out to the woods, throwing you out, then just leaving you there in the middle of nowhere, and then walking away.
Hilarious.
I don't know if you guys can hear, but I'm pouring the tea. Pouring one out for our homies.
Or I'm
Lambert
gonna-
and I able to put the fire out?
Do you have,
Do you
water?
have any water or spells?
We
that
both
would
have
assist
spells.
in this?
We both have that.
control planes. Yeah. It's hard fought. Like some of these are a little rough, but you managed to keep the fire from destroying the entire warehouse and most of the boxes. Most of it can be salvaged. Some people won't be very happy, but at least there aren't two chimeras running around the warehouse.
These things were transported here, and I'm angry about that.
Oh, now it's our problem.
When you willingly bring the monster into the fucking warehouse, yeah, that point it becomes the problem.
I don't believe we were told everything necessary for this job. I'm gonna go find that fiendish box as well.
Okay. You go over to the corner where it is. Make me a perception check.
I would be helping you. Not that it mattered.
You reach your hand into where you put it, but don't seem to find anything. It might still be in there, but best you can tell, it's gone.
Wonder if Gwydion picked it up.
What?
You're not here, fool.
Well,
Spidey sense is tingling.
how about if I just root around, because maybe it just got thrown in the hey, can I roll an investigation to try to find the damn thing? Because, I mean, if it's obviously not in plain sight, it's gotta be,
Yeah, sure.
gotta be scuffled under something, right? That's the idea?
Okay, Gwydion's gonna, while this is happening, Gwydion is gonna go find a healer. And he's gonna whisper something to Leora.
Yeah,
Yep.
you and I are both getting the healer.
You guys go ahead and make me an investigation check. Lambert, you dig through some of the the packing peanuts, as it were, and you find a few boxes that are identical to the one. It must have just fallen in deeper.
Oh, what the hell is this goddamn nonsense?
I'm gonna use Divine Sense to see if there's that fiendish.
I was gonna actually ask if you had one of those left.
Yeah, all of the boxes do contain a little tiny bit of that fiendish energy.
Oh, that's weird.
That's very not good and bad. and stuff.
Well, Atera, do you see our box?
Yes. I have a feeling this vendor is going to spend a long time in a dark place.
With as much time as we spent, I feel really weird asking this question, but I feel like it's necessary now. How legal is it to ship monsters like this?
Or
Somewhat-
like fiendish artifacts?
I mean, make me an intelligence check. This is
Can I also?
yeah.
Okay,
This
basic
is a
intelligence.
I would give you advantage, Q.
Yeah, I was gonna say being
only
like
roll-
part of the guard.
Oh wait, that's a save. Never mind.
I'll give you advantage. Sure, Q.
Shit.
Yeah, good job. Well, Lambert, I'm just gonna straight up tell you, you don't know if it's legal or not, but it definitely shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
There should be some sort of regulation for that.
That honestly was probably skipped given how south this went.
Very south.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep one of the boxes. And
Okay.
leave the rest.
Not even gonna question
And
that.
then we're going to get Lucian's body and start working him towards the front of this place.
Hold on, I need. Yeah, hold
I
up.
pick up the healing potion as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna take a head off one of these chimeras because this.
It is a greater healing potion.
Yep.
Okay, and you just take one of the heads.
Just take one of the heads as proof that we definitely killed one. I'm gonna have a very long talk with the guy that was paying us to do this.
Do they have ears?
Shut up.
Which head?
I'm about to say, I'm taking. Well, since they said it was a fucking dragon, I'm taking a dragon head.
Okay, just making sure.
But boy, howdy, are they? Woo! The lecture just moved on to the guy paying us.
I think the lecture is yourself.
I didn't trust him to begin with.
All right. You rolled me an investigation check, right? Gwynn and Leora
I think he did.
For healing, I'll do it.
Yeah.
to find out.
Wait,
and
should you
if
or
we were
should I?
helping, I'll take that 60.
What?
Ooh. If that if Leora is helping, I'll take that sick advantage.
I went with you to help.
Yeah. So okay. You do manage to find there is a small temple of the storm right there at the dock. You go there, you go in. It's a small kind of ramshackled place, kind of built in this probably around the same time, and it's in the same general upkeep as the rest of this set. Just kind of run down. Just like those sorts of docks. Over on the far end is a statue of the storm, and there's a man sitting at a desk writing, and there's just a few sailors who are seemingly praying. You bust through the doors. What do?
Leora.
I mean, Leora
So
is just. Leora just like kicks open the door and she's like trying to hold back tears and she's like, "Oh please, we need to heal her. Her friend died."
I'm sorry.
I
just
need
the way
an
that's
ambulance.
Yes, right away. The man behind the desk stands up and picks up his walking stick and his cane.
Oh,
There you
no.
go, and
He has a
starts
cane.
limping along to you.
I'm going to cast message to Gwydion. I'm going to say, would it be a bad idea for us to levitate him quickly?
Sir, just say, okay, so he is dead, and you can resurrect the dead, right? So the dead form can
He's-
help.
If he is truly dead, I'm afraid there's not much many of us could do.
Well, there's someone here in the city, big city. Someone must know how to bring back dead.
have not heard of such a miracle. You might find some luck elsewhere in the richer sections of town, perhaps.
Sorry to bother you. Leora, follow me. I can't.
Throw a gold coin at him. How far are we from the wealthier part of town?
I'm going to. It's Abbey Way, right, where my friend lives.
Yeah.
How far is that?
It's a little ramshackled, that one. It's not. It's like a lower middle class section of town.
I don't care how wealthy it is. It's got
Alright.
a powerful wizard.
How far is that?
Powerful wizard. Gotcha. All right, you rush over to Abbey Way. While you guys are doing that, what's Q and team doing?
Oh, we need to stay put because if you leave, then they don't know how to find us. So.
Yeah. So we probably, like, honestly, we probably get Lucian at least out of the warehouse to the front. I probably go back in, freaking snag up the other dragon head of the other Chimera just to prove freaking points. Even it's like they are not going to BS their way out of the fact that we killed 2 of these damn things. They can BS they weren't chimeras and try to hide that fact, but they are not hiding the fact we killed 2 of them.
Okay. All right then. A few hours pass. Gwydion and Leora, you manage to get to the outside of. Why did I have to be so god awful at names right now? That's so disappointing. You managed to get right outside of Herbert Elroy's manor.
Bang, bang, bang.
Is that where you're going? Because
Yeah,
you said... Okay. Yes, my boy, coming. He runs and opens the door. You've returned. And he comes up and grabs you and just...
No, it's not the time for this. It's an.
Oh, I see you brought a lady friend here.
Oh my god.
Do you know how to bring her back to? Do you know how to recently? Is there a means? I know there's a means. Do you have a means?
Dead, you say?
Yes, he just died. We were fighting 2 chimeras.
Oh. Dreadful creatures.
I have. That has to be a scroll. You have to know someone who can get here.
He just died. It's only been a few hours.
I'm sorry, my boy. I'm afraid that even the finest battle mage in the Esterisle has some limitations.
Well, shit.
Sorry to bother.
No, I am sorry for your friend.
Yeah, Gwydion's gonna follow Leora. He's gonna go back to the warehouse.
Okay. So Leora, you're not specifically going to the warehouse? You're just kind of leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gwydion will pull her aside, be like, I probably shouldn't worry Q about this. We need to go back to the warehouse.
Fine.
Back to the warehouse.
All right. A few more hours pass as you get back to dockside. You find, like, at this point, like, the sun is long since set. It's probably approaching on 10, 11. You see Q and Lana and Lambert all sat outside the warehouse with Lucian's body overlaid with some sort of blanket that they found lying around.
We looked. I asked the strongest mage that I know. So no one seems to know how to bring back the dead.
Fuck. Which one of us has the best eyes? I need to borrow them for a moment.
Hand me your eyes.
Probably Liana.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Of dice?
No, best eyes. I need someone with.
Oh, that's dice.
I need.
We need to
basically,
specialize.
I need.
Best pair of dice. I was like, what?
I need. Shut up. I need someone with an investigation score that's potentially higher than mine. Basically.
I'm 7.
Okay, you're higher than mine. That's what I thought. You're coming with me. We're going.
7.
We're going to look at the box. I suspect the Chimera came in. I want to find who the fuck owned the box.
Okay. That's easy enough. It's written right there, plain as day.
Look what I found.
On the box itself, there is a tracking number. Actually, roll me a D100.
Interesting.
Justice Incorporated.
I got it. 1D100.
Yeah. He is the bastard who killed us.
34.
All right. On the side of the box, you can see just outside of where the fire hit that particular box are some words and numbers. Probably some sort of tracking thing. RCG 0015667.
RCG 1650067.
Here, I'm gonna just.
Yeah, DM.
You work in a fucking telecom center, you're just like, yes, I know all 12 of those sequences.
Right. There's like so freaking much shit that I'm gonna bring down on this place because of this crap.
Is there anything else you're going to be doing?
Nope, that's what I wanted. I got 2 of the 6 heads. We have a dead party member. Alright, how do we want to do this? Do we want to take out Lucian first, then report back and give who hired us for this, and potentially the owner of this goddamn warehouse, or goddamn reaming?
Or what's the other alternative? We all head home, do our own thing, and then all the corpse just rots over there?
Frankly, I was thinking about burning down the warehouse, but that's me.
I think
We
Came
should
here to
probably-
investigate why there are fires, not to cause them. I tried offering that idea with my fire arrows, and I was shot down. I will not let you take this away from me.
I admit, the only reason why I'm even considering burning the thing down is out of spite. I admit that fully.
we need to take
Focus
care
your
of his body.
energy on this R7, whatever the thing you wrote down. Find out who owns the box.
Yep, that was the plan. Because I want to kind of direct my spite towards that.
We need to take care of Lucian first.
We do.
Is the Temple of the Storm something that we would know of readily?
I mean, probably.
They did
I
just.
mean, the storm. The storm is, like a god that many dock workers and sailors pray to for safe travels at sea.
Yep. We need to take him to the Temple of the Storm. Would be befitting of his kin.
RG50067.
Is there a wagon or something we can pull him in? I think he's too heavy to carry.
I can carry him. It is fine.
I'll help.
All right, the few of you managed to lift his body.
He is very heavy.
We're aware.
This massive, half giant form, now missing a decent chunk, but still just as heavy. And you take him to the Temple of the Storm then?
Yeah.
When you get there, the man from before is kneeling at the altar. When he hears the door open, he kind of gets up, presses, like lifts himself up with his cane, and sees the body. Oh. He limps on over. Here. You can put him on one of the pews.
I do not know his rituals for passing. I thought this would be the best place to come to.
Well, I often perform burial at sea. It's not often I have a body to bury. So young. Storm Goliath. I will read to see if there's anything in Storm Giant culture that I can do for him.
If it's any benefit, he was a very proud warrior, at one point a gladiator of sorts, if that would have any bearing on burial rites.
I'll do some reading while we look after his body. If you would like to attend the ceremony, I will need some way of keeping in contact with you.
How much time do you need to prepare?
I can begin reading about it tomorrow, probably the day after. The 29th of Leaf's turn.
Very well. We're all members of the Cartography Guild. Shouldn't be too hard to find us.
Cartography Guild. Oh. Prestigious. Very well. I will send word when I am ready.
Gratitude.
I'm very sorry for your loss here.
Not as sorry as the man that sent us into there, but thank you.
Storm guide you.
Am going to loot his body.
I mean, it was gonna happen.
I can't believe you.
And take things that I feel that will be useful.
Of course.
And put them into the bag of holding.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be insulted if y'all didn't loot my body. I got nice shit on me.
And I am going to keep the cloak of the manta ray on Lucien, because I feel that's fitting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I had very much useful stuff. Mostly clothes, weapons.
Try it.
The sharp net.
We'll make a list of it or something, whatever.
We can't take his weapon.
I had a lot of weapons.
We are definitely
We'll leave a
with the
trident with him as well. Definitely leave a trident.
Yeah.
This priest
we
doesn't
can
need to
put
be
it on the
burdened
list.
with a pile of shit. That's assumes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have 6 tridents, 1 dagger, 1 hand crossbow, 20 crossbow bolts, 1 sharp net, 1 buckler, 1 yellow doublet, 5 javelins, 1 silver longsword, the cloak of the manta ray, and my necklace of light.
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
That was Lucian's
gold.
favorite song.
It was. I also have 1,350 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces.
Yeah, we take that too.
Definitely take your money.
Thank you, priest. We all appreciate you do. It is a quite needed service in life. There's death that accompanies it.
indeed an unfortunate circumstance, but I will do right by him and put him to rest. You have my word. I'm sorry? I didn't hear.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. It is nothing but a duty of mine.
If you don't mind, I would like to say a few things during the ceremony.
I believe he probably would have liked that. You all seem very close. I'll take this time to prepare your words. We will we'll do everything we can for him.
Thank you again, truly.
No. I'll if you'll excuse me, I must be off.
Of course.
I must sew up these wounds before the ceremony. I'm sorry to ask. Would you mind helping me get his body elsewhere? I suppose he's a bit heavy for me to carry.
Of course.
Yes, of course, anything.
Very powerful man in life, just sort of limp in your arms.
All right.
So we move him to the preparation area.
Yeah. You take him to the preparation area. You lay him down. Fold his hands over his, I guess over his stomach.
Yeah.
The blanket now covering him, completely soaked red. Thank you. I will begin preparing the body in a more secular way, I suppose. Get some rest. It is quite late, and you've been through quite a lot today, I take it. We'll leave Lucian's body and head out.
Arrow puts his arm around Leora. Come, Jer. It'll be tough, but let's get some food. We still need to eat.
Leora actually slipped out at one point.
Yeah, Leora. You go to find her, but she seems to have snuck out at a previous time.
Well, looking around for Leora, he doesn't find her, and he does the same for Gwydion.
It's okay, dear.
Right, yes. Sure.
Gwydion, you're a more learned man about town. Where might I find any information regarding the laws of the city?
That's a good question. What do I know about that, Michael?
There are probably libraries that hold... libraries would hold legal information that would be available to the public. Other than that, you can put in the proper... you know very little of Karjan politics, but you do know that... I mean, they would have obviously a legal written record, and
Right.
you could probably put in some file some forms to get some of that sent to you.
Yes.
Right, well,
Libraries always hold information, legal cases and whatnot, and you can have forms sent to you if you go through the proper channels.
fantastic. Because tomorrow, I think, is when I'm going to have a chat with Employer for this, over this.
Right.
That said, I need to study up on what the local law is about containing and shipping live monstrosities that are an obvious, dangerous, and very lethal threat. So I'll probably
Right.
spend my night at the library studying and trying to fill out paperwork and find what I can.
I'm good at navigating places like that if you need help. I probably need to go to the library for other reasons anyways.
I'd appreciate it.
I'll join you too, Lambert.
Oh dear. Is it because I'm smoking hot right now? I say as my armor is still sizzling from taking 3 fire breath attacks.
No, nice try though.
It was worth a shot. I'm trying to work on my humor, I promise.
Alright, you guys head over to the library.
Well, I think he was taking me somewhere first.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, we would go to... What time of day is it?
Right?
It's night. It is
yeah.
past sundown. It is late.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'd go to, like, the pub, order, like, the most comfort food things possible. We're talking, like, poutine or, like, nachos or, like,
So-
lasagna.
Delicacy.
Of course.
While Tiro is trying to drown Gwydion in comfort food, I'll go to the
Mm.
damn library and start perusing.
Buttered
18
noodles.
nachos.
Butter noodles.
Mhm.
That's a thing.
I still have my comfort cake with me. I finished it.
I have my comfort Kahlua.
Oh boy.
Killua?
And butter noodles. What a
Mm.
combo.
I've taught you so well, Tyler.
Can I get a bottoms up in chat?
What?
Um,
Gwydian's not going to speak unless spoken to during the lunch, but do what you want with that.
Probably somber and not really too soon to be talkative. So Q's just making sure he eats.
you get a meal, and it doesn't quite fill the void that a meal usually does. And you get it down and take the opportunity to reflect over the day's events. Thank you.
Tyler, we're
Q.
sad.
Q,
They're sad.
I know that I'm younger than you and everything, but
Nathan told me to tell you.
You know why we're sad.
I'm not necessarily. I'm not a child. I've seen death before. It's a bit closer now than usual, but you don't need to worry about me. You might want to focus on Leora a bit, but I appreciate the hospitality.
Guardian, I'm sure you've noticed, but Leora sometimes needs her space.
Right.
I'm unsure if now's the time to tread on that. This companionship is for me, honestly. I've found that in times of loss, it's best to have friends nearby.
Yes. I could see the effect it had on you in there. Prefer not to recount that, but I understand.
Most of my blood family isn't here. They're in wherever that Marish island is. But
Yeah, where?
they were important to me. I lost my wife.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's been some time. And we were expecting it. But family or friends, quite helpful.
You're probably right. I didn't have many friends growing up. but guess you could say I never really know what it was like to lose one since I never had one. I didn't talk to Lucia that much, but you know, he was nice to be around. And I have a few things to think about, but I'll stay here until I'm needed at the library.
Over at the library, you do look through some legal doctrine. It is, in fact, illegal to ship particularly dangerous creatures without a sufficient license, or in most cases, iron or steel cages, preferably magical in nature.
Not wooden crates.
Not wooden crates.
What about fiendish artifacts?
I probably would
strangely
glance
enough,
at that.
there's nothing actually specifically listed for the shipment of fiendish
Sketchy
artifacts.
country.
Yeah, that.
It's ruled by crime families, so
Yeah.
Hey, Michael,
yes.
not to prevent you from keeping things cryptic, but if there's anything I want to look for,
Yeah,
I
what do you
think
want
I
to
have a head start. Well,
Yeah, I mean, so like probably like I don't know, after a couple rounds of comfort
Yeah.
food, Gwydion's about to pop and refusing
12
food.
nachos in.
12 individual nachos.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
God, I could go for nachos.
nachos in this world
How
are
about
is like
Here I
they're
am.
all like this big.
Of course.
You
Can I get
shovel them
nachos
with big
delivered?
bats of cheese.
Covered in
God.
baked beans.
Just
Well,
absolutely destroyed with baked beans.
I've got my priorities, you know. Fiendish artifacts would be neat. We've already found the laws on that. Finding the serial number would be great, a way to track that. My main priority is I am trying to learn about the Phoenix Queen.
Okay.
Interesting.
Serial number, serial killer. Just saying.
Oh God,
So
you're dead.
here's-
Shut up.
So here's the thing with this, right? You would know that sort of serial number would probably appear on the ledger, which is likely at the warehouse.
Easy enough.
Probably a copy at the main HQ as well, but it's probably closed right now. You can't get much more open than an unguarded warehouse that almost burned down. In
Yeah.
regards to the Phoenix Queen, go ahead and make me an investigation check.
I specifically would not ask for help on this, so oops. Yeah.
You didn't need it.
Okay. You take a look around in some of the more historical sections. There's not a lot here, and you're starting to think that perhaps it's for sheer distance. This library has been built over the course of the last few hundred years, perhaps, but nothing that's come. Every memory you have of the Phoenix Queen is of a vast desert that is beyond the horizon.
Chronologic and geographical distance, perhaps, would be a hurdle.
There is nothing in the Esterisles that is that sort.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
last resort. I need to find a no-niromancer, someone who specializes in dreams.
Oh God, not again.
Scratches.
That's funny, and I like that. You had a book on that earlier.
Yep. If there's any in the city, I'm gonna scour this place.
I would say, because of your researcher thing, the Grand Library that you found at the Isle of Glass, it has a lot of books from a lot of places.
God damn it.
Yeah.
In regards to an Oniromancer, well, you don't know exactly where one is, but you can do some digging. Maybe Herbert knows somebody. You know that Elrin also has some books on Niromancy, at least. So it's at least something he's somewhat interested in, and he might know some books you could personally read, or maybe someone who has wrote one. Aside from that,
Maybe the academy is a thing that I am enrolled in. We could go to.
That is also true. You do know that there are a Niromancy, it's like a freaking GED, well, not GED. It's like getting your PhD after the fact. It's like an extra little thing where like you're
a
already
minor.
You're a diviner, but you're specializing in a Niromancy sort of a situation.
Yeah.
So you could definitely look there for that as well. And Elrin himself, is trying to help Will, the guard captain, hone his psionic abilities as well. And you don't know exactly how that works, but I don't know. Maybe Elrin will be helpful in some way. I like that you just have this feature that just says, "Hey, have the GM come up with some ideas."
And two of us have it.
Yeah.
What's the GM thinking right now?
I love it. I never thought this was actually coming so much handy like this.
Yes. This is my build, nerd build.
Nilled.
I straight up ran with Witcher, and it was very appropriate. Find anything, Gwydion?
I can't figure that out.
Well, if you want to find the serial number, it will be in the ledger. So that'll be easy enough. We can just ask. But I'm going to probably turn to more unconventional means to find what I'm looking for.
Blood magic.
I don't know how much time we have before our next mission, if any, but I think I might need to go by the Magistorm Arcanum and see what they can help us with.
Yeah, as long as we have a
Might
day
need to
to
visit,
spare.
might need to visit Elrond, other powerful wizards, people who know about magic.
I'm probably going to pay another visit to the warehouse, see if we can dig up the ledger.
I think you can force their hand if need be.
Gee, what gives you that impression, other than the fact I could probably just say fucking and burn down the warehouse anyway?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't care if this takes all night. I take an exhaustion hit for it.
Yeah.
I am investigating this to its end.
It does. It seems right now it's probably close to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Fair.
But yeah, Lambert, you do manage to get to the office and the little office section. You ran through it, so you know that it exists, and there's like some paper. There are like some like filing cabinets, ye old filing cabinets.
Right.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Oh boy.
In the olden days, they were called cabinets of filing.
Cabinets of filing. Okay, let's see what I find. Well, roll high, you son of a bitch. Damn it.
Yeah.
I would say if you spend the whole night, go ahead and make me a Constitution save.
Yep, I'll do that gladly. Like I said, I
figured you would.
Constitution save. I'm good at those, supposedly. Am I good at those? Survey says I'm pretty decent.
Yeah, you're tired. You don't recommend doing that again.
Right.
But you're not too exhausted. You're not gonna be too bad.
Sweet.
You do manage to find the exact tracking number in the ledger. It was shipped by the Satichi family. You know them as... Oh God, do I actually have written down anywhere what city they rule? They're one of the ruling families within the the island of Kars. Yes, they are the ruling merchants from Gennari. It's one of the neighboring city-states, basically. It says here in the ledger that the box itself was supposed to be a shipment of Genarian Merlot.
Oops.
Needless to say, unless that's some sort of subclass of Chimera, and it's not, that was supposed to be a pretty fine wine.
I take that. God. Nah, I take the whole ledger. I was gonna just rip that page out, but nah, that could. Well. Because the whole key point of why I'm doing all this, because I want to make sure there's evidence of this crap happening.
I get you.
Right. We're tearing just a page out, or taking the whole ledger be better? You know what? Fuck it. There's enough freaking ramshackle shit, and there's obviously burn scars everywhere. Hell, they can more than likely assume the ledger burned in a fire. I'll take the whole thing.
Okay.
Very good.
And this sets off Gwydion's conspiracy brain for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You think that's code?
I mean,
What,
the
Genarian
city's
Merlot?
run by
You think-
criminals.
Make me a history check.
You think? I mean, just think like yeah, obviously it's not a fucking wine, and it's hard to mess that up. So,
Make me a history check.
Shit!
This feels like
whether or not I fail my history check, Tyler, who is not even as smart as Gwydion, feels like there's something that could be deciphered here.
Yep, that's
Obviously, I have no
ledger.
clue to do it now because I rolled bad. But
That's
Oh
alright.
hey, Leora, just so you know, you're Carsian. You were born in cars. You'll die in cars.
Die in cars.
The Satichi family are known as wine merchants.
Leora is not here, remember?
I know. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is going to be brought up to the entire party sooner or later, and you can hook
Okay.
into that.
Okay, let me pull up my notes.
Gwydion, what else are you going to be doing tonight? This morning?
as much as it wouldn't help because I already rolled, I'm just gonna keep looking for the things that I'm looking for. If I can pull up anything to spur something in my big wizard brain before or after I fall asleep, it helps.
Okay.
Maybe in private, I can try and recreate that necromantic glyph that I found in the sanctity
okay.
of my own quarters, just to try and spur something.
Make me an
Necromantic.
Arcanum
boy.
check.
Okay. Memory by association. Maybe this is how it works.
You kind of sketch it out. It's not perfect, and you realize it's not perfect, but you recreate it the best you can with what you have. You take in a deep breath, and you just touch it. Close your eyes. And when you awake them, you find yourself warm, hot even. The desert's sand beneath your feet. Around you, you can see people screaming at each other. The lady in red standing beside you, completely motionless, blank-faced, mouth agape. The people that brought her are angry with you because they ask you the same question repeatedly. How is she supposed to rule like this? It seems that your efforts were unsatisfactory to them. And then, in the heat of the moment, one of them comes up and slaps you. You feel across your face, and blood from a split lip start to trickle down. You've never been hit like that before. You've never been hit like that before. And the lady in red beside you, the crown atop her head, goes forward and grabs his arm and breaks it like a twig. You blink and suddenly you're in your room at the guild hall. The glyph in front of you, the candle having burnt down probably an hour, 2 hours.
Gonna erase that. Oh, fuck. I can't believe that worked. I need to go to the library again.
God, we are just going back and forth.
Oh my
forever.
god.
I mean,
I figured it out. I need to find Leora too. Fuck.
So Gwydion's a secret necromancer?
none of your damn business what he is. He has
Um,
PTSD. We don't know that. I went back to the bar. I'm studying that ledger and finding more names for, these
What?
assholes. See what else they're shipping around.
Shit.
Taking it a little slower this time. I'm actually sitting at a
Um,
desk going through it and
I
relaxing.
need to find Leora. Where'd she go? No idea.
Leora,
Yes.
you sit behind the bar, drinking whatever it is you're drinking. Middle-aged dwarf guy can, pouring you a drink now and then. You doing okay?
Lost a friend today.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, friend. Here, this one's on me.
Thank you.
Um,
Leora Marchesi, by the way.
Oh, let me find my name. It's written around somewhere.
Find the
No, I
damn old
really-
name tag. Where the fuck did I put that thing?
Yeah, I keep losing it. I'm really just a bad person.
Of course.
Tolv here.
Oh, dear.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What was this friend of yours like?
Well, he was loud, that's for sure.
The best ones always are, ain't they?
But
It's just drying a glass.
he was a good man and a brave fighter. He died protecting the rest of us.
Oh, I see. Downright noble of him, huh? I can't particularly say I'm a religious man, but I hope he's at peace.
He's with the storm god now.
I see. Good. Let me know if you need anything. He walks off, pours someone else a drink. Time goes on. Slowly the sun begins to rise. Where are you when the break of dawn happens?
Leora?
Yeah, just I'm gonna go down the list. Leora, where are you?
I think she's going to probably take a walk and go to any sort of like pier or dock or anything and just stare out at the water.
Okay. You find yourself on the dock side, just sort of staring out, as you said. The sun rising up over the water, giving it a lively radiance. It's one you've seen before, but you're not used to seeing from port. Somehow it makes it even more beautiful. Gwydion, where are you when the sun rises?
Passed out in the library. Looking for information on... I sent you a list of stuff a long time ago, so just whatever I can find.
Right.
Everyone.
You keep on your research, and again, specifically with the Phoenix.
Anything related to, anything adjacent to it would work too.
Right.
Any romantic stuff.
You start reading some things, but you're pretty sure you're a little bit away from a breakthrough on this front. Q, where are you when the sun rises?
Q gets up like before the sun up.
Goddamn old man.
Jeez.
Just like usual. And he'd be at the forge already hammering away. He's folding metal like absent-mindedly. He doesn't have a project in mind. He's just folding metal.
I get you. Lambert, that you're looking to this leisure thing when the sun rises, actually.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think I was gonna sleep a wink.
Yeah, Liliana, what are you doing on the, like? What do you do that night? Do you do anything specific? Do you just go to bed?
I mean, I was helping out Lambert
Yeah.
initially, but not really my forte as much. So if I wasn't much of help, I would have just went to bed.
Okay. So when the sun rises, are you still asleep, or are you crazy like you?
No, I'm a normal human being, so I wake up with my alarm clock set.
I think you're gonna miss that one, buddy.
Don't you mean you are a normal changeling being?
No, I will not fall victim to these fake news.
I was telling everyone earlier that it was a good that you've ruled out Lucian as a changeling now, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just need to kill everyone to know who's
Right.
Yeah,
Aha.
Alright.
Jesus.
Lucian.
Yep.
The last thing you remember is briefly waking back up right before the claw enters your chest. And suddenly your body runs cold. You pass into a great darkness. In the darkness, you feel like you're floating in the water. You feel the waves, the current pulling you one direction and the next. It's cold, it's wet, it's surprisingly comforting. You open your eyes, you stare out into the vast expanse. It's dark, impossibly dark. Nothing around you but the sea. The salt water gets in your eyes and burns slightly. And for a moment, you feel at peace. And then suddenly, you feel a jolt, like your body is being shocked, electrocuted from the inside out. Your body convulses behind it, and then in front of you, 5 eyes, small, circular, open up, revealing a light blue glow. I am not done with you yet. You wake up.
Nani the fuck?
Naked, you're on a slab. The hole in your chest has been sewed together, and you feel lightning coursing through your arms before it stops. You're in an unfamiliar place, but you see through a window up above at the top of the room the sunrise. What do you do?
I've been robbed, haven't I?
I mean, you're not wrong.
It was your best friends.
What do I still have, Michael?
You have your trident and pants.
You have your
You have your trident and your penis.
And the cape of the.
Oh yeah, the cloak.
and the cloak of the manta ray. You find them just
Cloak of
kind
the
of
manta ray.
lying on the outside, along with a severely bloodstained shirt and your bloodstained pants.
I'm going to put on the cloak of the manta ray and sort of like cover myself with it as you.
You do your best, man.
There's nobody here right now. Where I'm in a room with a window.
I'm sorry?
I'm in a room with a window. There's nobody else here.
Yes, there's nobody else here. There's also a door and some knives, some like sewing stuff. There's blood kind of just everywhere. It's like the bed you're in is not a bed. It's like a stone slab. It's
I'm gonna open the door.
okay. You seem to be in some sort of temple of the storm. There's some pews. There's a little bit of blood on the floor and on one of the pews, and nobody seems to be here yet. It seems to be relatively early.
I'm gonna look for. I mean, there's like a priest's quarters, right? I wouldn't be a stranger to temples necessarily.
I'm sorry?
There would be like a priest's quarters or like somewhere that they would sleep. I assume they sleep in the temple.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of look around. There's only a couple of rooms here. You find one. It is locked.
I'm gonna knock on the door, I guess.
I'm sorry? Oh, not
I'm gonna-
door.
yeah.
I just forgot. Like I'm not joking, and that's kind of the word. You knock on the door. Yes. Who is it?
My name is Lucien Timot.
I'm the dead guy.
I woke up here and all of my stuff is gone, except for like this cloak.
What? Hold on a moment. You hear some. You hear some rustling. You hear like him get off the bed and like grab something, and like you hear as he's walking the sound of like wood clacking against the stonework. And you hear the door unlock and it opens slightly, and as soon as he sees you, he falls back completely. He goes ghostly pale and just falls.
Can I catch him?
Make a dexterity check.
All right. 11.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
He's out cold.
He's just out. All right.
He's straight fainted.
In that case, like, am I covered enough to go out in public by the cloak?
But I mean, yeah, it's like you gotta like maybe tuck a bit.
What's he tucking?
Just gonna like take that blanket that was covering my body and like try to tie that around my
Yeah, just
waist.
gird your
Yeah, it's a
loins,
little
old school.
soaked, but like it's probably your blood, judging by the hole in your chest. Oh, actually, never mind, because the hole in your chest is like completely healed. By the way.
Right, I'm just covered in dried blood and okay.
Yeah, you're covered in dry blood.
I guess I'm gonna leave the temple. I guess, yeah, the first place I would go would have to be the guild hall.
That's gonna be weird, as some of us are freaking like probably having breakfast.
You walk out of the temple and you find yourself in what you assume to be dockside. You take a look around, and out there, sitting on one of the piers, looks to be Leora.
I will walk over to Leora then. Leora, hello there.
She like turns around and sees him, and she like jumps up and says, "Who are you? How did you find me?"
Did you suddenly forget who I
She
am?
pulls out her crossbow and aims it at him.
I wouldn't recommend doing that. You know I could take a
What?
hit.
What cruel sick joke is this? Who are you?
Lucien de Morte. We fought chimeras. We travel on the seas. We're part of the Cartography Guild.
You've died. I saw your dead body.
Apparently so, but I'm here now. So
No, you're not.
I mean, well, given that you guys robbed me, I guess only part of me is here, but that's neither here nor there.
Excuse me?
Wow, you're really sassy for a dead guy.
How you know he's alive?
Michael, can I do a perception check to make sure this isn't some sort of like...
Make an insight check.
Changeling.
It's a changeling.
You're not sure if you can trust him. He was dead. He had a hole through his body.
Walk away from me right now, or I will put a hole through your chest.
There was already one of those in there. I would prefer not to have another one.
What the fuck?
I guess if you're gonna do this, I'll go back to the guild hall and find the rest of the party.
She's going to follow him the whole way there with the crossbow to his chest, or pointed at him. And as soon as she's within range, she's going to message probably Esterisle.
Lucian is faster than you, so he is going to be faster than you.
She's going to sprint after you.
He is using his bonus action dash like 3 times. He's gone. He's gone.
He's running away from you. That means he's suspicious.
You're
Yeah, I'm
assuming
gonna-
you have resources after being resurrected from the dead.
Oh, he took a long rest.
That was a very long rest.
I mean,
Oh, I
as soon
see.
as I'm within message distance, I'm yelling at Esterisle.
I think he's gonna hit the guild hall before you're within message distance. I hate to say.
I think the forge is pretty deep in, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is about where it's at.
I mean, realistically, if she's like too far to hit Esterisle, she's just going to cycle through party members. And then Cassius.
It's about 90 feet from the entrance.
Once she hits the entrance.
Yeah, Lucian would already be 90 feet in.
Yeah, but like it's message goes through walls.
Yeah, as long as I know the person, I can like contact them as long as I'm within 120 feet.
I honestly
Yeah.
think with how all this is set up, by the time your message hits somebody, Lucian's already through the door and we see it and we're just like, oh, what fresh fucking hell is that?
Yeah,
I mean,
so
probably.
Lucian would burst through the door. I'm alive, bitches!
Gwydion isn't even fucking here.
Of course.
I'm like,
Who is here?
I'm barely awake, maybe at the table, like quietly munching on a scone as I'm still flipping through the fucking ledger.
I mean, are we at the entrance or whatever when you burst through?
It takes about an hour to get there. You're probably up and eating breakfast.
So then,
Oh, I had breakfast hours ago.
Oh,
Dear
yeah,
sweet
I mean,
lord, you
you're,
need to
like,
sleep in.
you're over here, Gwydion, just get out of here.
Imagine,
Atero was thinking about second breakfast.
I'm gonna find out how to bring him back. I swear.
I imagine somebody gets a message as Lucian bursts through the door.
Kind of what I would expect too, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Lucy's alive. I'm alive, bitches.
Well, it'd be something like,
I
"There's a
don't say
changeling."
Yeah, I don't say Lucian's alive. I'm like, there's an imposter saying they're Lucian.
There's a changeling about.
So then when Lucian walks through and then I see that, I'm just gonna fire a crossbow.
Okay.
What am I rolling or?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're shooting him, so fucking shoot
You
him.
said you fired a crossbow.
No,
Nope.
you don't
You
hit me.
completely miss. Why
That's
did you even
startling.
try?
Hey Dennis.
because Abomination. We've seen him die, and now it's a monster that's in front of us. Clearly, an undead creature.
Leona, what the fuck?
It's an undead creature. We've seen him die.
First Leora, and now you.
Listen, all of
You're
these
not-
monsters are the same. I've seen the real Lucian die. You're either an imposter or you're an undead. Either way,
Q, even with all of the hammering, you're hearing the commotion.
And the message in
I
your
got
skull.
the message, yeah. So I'd be like working my way along
if-
eventually.
Man,
If I'm a
you're
monster,
the worst.
why do I have the blood-stained blanket that was covering me, or my cloak of the manta ray, which I own and you didn't steal from me like the rest of my possessions?
I mean, to be fair, you're
then-
fucking dead, so there's that to consider.
I had a will.
Fucking left with who?
Cassius.
You left it with Cassius.
You did all sign things for a life insurance policy. Fun
That's true,
fact.
we did.
But it only counts if you're at sea at the time. Carjans, man.
Right? I'd actually point that out to him since I've been so rattled freaking looking up law and shit's probably in my head somewhere at this point. Well, it counts if you die at sea. You die out in the streets, your shit's ours. Also, what the fuck? Why are you not dead?
Because I'm not dead. That's why.
That's not a suitable answer right now, man. I haven't slept all fucking night. Mostly because you fucking died to fucking chimeras. Because some fucking asshole illegally shipped them to this fucking port.
I'm not dead because it wasn't my time yet.
it wasn't your time yet.
The
We had a
chimera decided otherwise,
in
man.
your check, and now that you're here, walking in front of us, that means you're an undead, like that vampire we've killed. Hence, abomination.
I think
If I'm
this
an
is Lucian.
undead.
I think this is Lucian. No one else is this stupid.
What the fuck?
Hold on. I have a clear way to put. I'll tell you, Roy, is that an undead in front of us?
As soon as I turn the corner, I do some holy symbols, probably something that touches each of the cogs of the wheel, and just shaking his head. He's not undead.
Okay.
He could be a changeling or some creature, but
Even worse.
he could be Lucian.
Well, fucking put a silver coin in his tongue or something to prove that.
Right, okay. If I'm a changeling,
Leora
reason-
hugs him. She puts changeling or silver on his bear skin.
what reason does a changeling have to come here and try to fool you guys?
Lucian,
It's the perfect
How does that-
plan.
look at
How
it from our
does that make
perspective.
sense?
We literally watched you die. We killed the fucking chimeras that killed you somehow.
I literally died.
You were aware. We watched it. We heard
Yeah,
it.
that's
We saw the
problem.
body. We carried the body.
And here I am.
The silver coin doesn't seem to do anything.
That's him.
You would all permit me. I prepared a ceremony this morning. We could test to see if Lucian is who he says he is.
What does that even mean?
I mean, I did ask him to do something, but I don't think it's related to that.
Well, I have a spell that is a ritual, and we can test to see if this individual has its alignment changed in any way. And I can also detect good and evil, which I'm just going to do now as I'm talking about this.
Why not?
Because it seems to be doubled up on fucking divine sense, but
Yeah. Ooh, magically consecrated or desecrated, though? Is that also in Divine Sense?
Nope. Yeah.
It is.
So.
You can tell that his body has been... It seems like it's been consecrated somehow. But something's off about it. Something is different. Something that you've never seen before. It's not desecrated. It's just something else. Touched by something you are unaware of.
Matthew has to go really soon.
Yeah, we are about that point, aren't we?
Indeed.
Well,
But Aotearoa would tell the group that this individual has been changed by some divine or entity. We can still follow up with the ceremony. Just to be sure.
you don't say. We literally watched this man become a corpse, and now the corpse is walking around. You say he's changed. I wouldn't have fathomed at all.
Corpse? I'm a living, breathing Lucian, thank you very much.
Not that long ago, you very much want.
That's fine, but now I am.
But you want.
That's fine,
No,
but now I
you
am.
don't understand.
Is this just gonna loop?
Yeah, I think it's gonna loop further. Like, I am dead tired. I haven't slept all freaking night because of all this other bullshit going on in my head. Like, yeah, I'll probably just keep it going until I realize, wait, I'm a fucking idiot. Why am I arguing with this asshole? Yeah, it's definitely Lucian. Ceremony?
Oh my
Wait,
God.
what? Who are you marrying Lucian to?
Not gonna be married. It's atonement.
Ah, I see. Interesting.
That's hilarious. Yeah. We'll pick this up next week.
Find out what happens next week. What's Gwydion gonna say? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
I had this whole
Um,
schedule of all this shit to do in the morning too, when everyone was up, questions about everything that I discovered about the ledger, about all this other crap. And then this fucking happens. I'm just like, oh fuck, whatever the hell I was gonna say. I don't remember now. There's a corpse walking in front of me.
While you guys are still here, I would like to say that welcome to level 5.
You don't fucking say.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that is one of the best sessions.
It's one of the best sessions.
Into the sentence, yeah, into the sentence.
It's one of the best ones.
Michael, at some point you should watch your reactions for the first like 20 minutes of the fight. You were losing it, man.
You were
brother.
losing it.
Okay,
I crit you twice.
guys,
What's up?
how's he gonna watch it
So-
if I had to turn the cameras off?
Oh, fuck.
It's not.
Unfortunate.
Yeah,
It's fine.
unfortunate.
It's
Still,
fine. I don't want to live this again.
right?
Nathan made like this face. He like clutched his chest at one point. Just started going like. "Ugh."
I was
I was
Like-
worried for him.
I was definitely losing it.
I bet. You almost killed
So
us.
remember all those times where where Cabbage just kept saying, "Oh, my character can't die. My character can't
Yeah,
die."
no, I know. I saw it coming.
No, I mean he
Yeah.
didn't die.
Didn't die. Can't
He
die.
died a little bit as a treat.
What is it? He might have committed some light death.
Hmm.
You know, a little bit of light death on the side.
Let's not call it death. Let's call it a tiny unlife.
I may
A
have
sudden
committed
loss of
light
electrons.
treason. See, the priest filled you with potatoes, and that gave you electrons,
Oh,
and you came back to
Jesus.
life.
Ah,
It's true.
uh,
Potatoes.
Now we've gone full circle.
Hey, Michael.
Great.
Good session.
Yes. Thank you. I agree.
I'm emotionally drained.
Never do it again. Never do that.
Specific.
Never do
thing.
that.
Which part? Because
Uh,
I know
how
Part
about
with the
three
part
fire
where
breaths?
we die.
you got ambushed by 2 chimeras, and like they were like, I put them in like the token layer for a long time,
Ah,
and
fuck
like
you.
they were just chasing you in the shadows.
I could
Had the
see them,
feeling.
goddammit.
I even said, I fucking predicted it too, down to a T, where I said, you ever get the feeling you're being hunted by a predator?
They rolled a nat 20 on
Yeah.
stealth.
I was rotating my bird like the light, just like a spotlight to find them, and that's how I knew there were two.
They were moving quickly. So like they every time that they crossed an intersection where you could have seen them, they were in the token lair.
I saw him. But you told me no, you didn't see him.
Well,
And
you
I'm
didn't see them. They were behind a box.
Fine.
How much
Boxes.
do you think is +1 plate armor? Or to get that
billion.
enchanted?
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Just want to enchant my plate armor.
We'll work on that.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I can't believe you all survived.
We pulled that out of our asses.
We really did.
I need to
Teamwork.
apologize to the group because I put you all at like great risk by like going back in.
That's what made it good. That's what made it.
Yeah.
That's what made it, yeah, it was really.
We needed
good.
some.
like,
we
It
needed
was
that
crazy.
moral
I
push
didn't
to
think
dive
I
back
didn't think I'd
into it.
ever
I
pull
just-
anything like that with a group.
I could
Motherfucker.
not go back in.
I was worried about burying you too.
Me too.
Like I was picturing like the whole thing, the whole warehouse was burning down, and in the morning, Lucian comes out completely naked, like carrying Q's body, and I was just like, "Oh, please!"
Fucking Hagrid and Harry.
Let's just say though, if Q hadn't rolled that nat 20, it would have been like TPK.
Oh yeah,
Like,
A lot of
It
things went right.
wouldn't have been. Lucian would have been by himself.
A lot of things went wrong. Also, that's true. We would
I
have
was
fucking
going-
gotten out of there.
I was going
Whatever.
to get you guys out. That was period. There was no.
well, now we know it's a feature, not just cocky.
So basically, halfway through that fight, Michael DM'd me and he was like, "Hey, what if we killed Lucian?" And I was
I
like,
did do that.
"Absolutely."
Oh,
Scum.
you fucker! So
Scum.
I'm like trying everything I could to like
Scum.
keep you
Right.
alive, and like
Dumb.
you're like, no, go away. And
Well,
Dumb.
I
I
was
hate
messaging
you.
Michael.
I have to go, but I hate you. Okay,
Dumb.
I hate you.
Absolute scum.
Well, so what I was doing is I was like, okay, Leora's going to need to be by herself. She's going to go to a bar. And then I thought, wait a second. There's a bar that Lucian always goes to. What if I go there?
It's true.
Well, I thought Lucian was dead, so I was like, maybe this is a way to introduce Torval as like a party member.
Right.
No, you mean Gorthok.
Gorthok, whatever. That's the name. I'll put that in my notes.
Gorthok is completely unaware that Lucian ever died. Didn't
Yeah.
Don't tell them.
And we still have trouble believing it at
Vice
this point.
versa.
Hmm? Why would I ever die? Woo, I can do that now.
Jeez. Well, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was
You
good.
don't say.
Imagine how much better that fight would have gone if we were already level 5. Imagine. Wow.
Imagine
I
how much
would've been
better that would have gone if you had just, saw them.
I would have been a character.
I passed 3 deck saves for fire breath, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
It's
that
not
was
my
insane.
fault that they both ambushed you you were like so close. They both ambushed you with the fire breath, and then they just recharged the next round. What am I supposed to do?
Lie about
Stop
your
that.
Bear
rolls.
is hungry.
Stop that.
Like, I love an honest DM, don't get me wrong, but god damn it, man, we're not gonna question a fucking flub once in a while. Just saying. God
I
damn.
will. No, I won't.
I did flub.
Oh,
I
God,
did
that
flub this
scares me.
session.
Holy
I
shit.
still crit twice.
Love my life.
So I don't know. I guess we can do this. We'll say it's in character Lucian, not Lucian. I'm sorry, Lamp. Whatever for your fucking Gwydion. But
Shit. The only
I know.
non-L in the group.
Non-L name.
you all have so many names. We need to discuss spells.
Yep.
Yeah, spells. Well, I'm taking water breathing this level. So
I've written down what spells I'm taking. I'll let you know what I'm taking, but I'm making a meme right now.
Final,
Oh,
I've got
jeez,
fonts
not
of
again.
inspiration.
I will catch you all later.
Yeah, man. I'll see you next week.
Good night.
Oh, my ever-living Christ. So yeah, that happened. I don't even know what to think anymore. I legit don't. My mind is so blown. But, yeah. As usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If y'all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support is, Liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and sharing it with your friends. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I really hope this session is a great sign that this week's gonna turn around on me, because I'm not kidding when I say this week has been utter shite for me. And then just pull it out of the fire from a damn near TPK right at the start of combat. That's an amazing thing, and it's one of the reasons I love Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah. Anyway, again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, the lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video. We almost got TPK within the first 20 minutes. The hell?